Doberman Pinscher is a dog breed famous for its strength, agility and loyalty. This is a breed of dog belonging to the group of herding and guard dogs. Originating from Germany in the late 19th century. Developed by a tax collector named Carl Friedrich Louis Doberman. He wanted to create a dog breed that had both the strength to protect and the intelligence and agility to work. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. The Doberman Pinscher's appearance is very impressive, with a slim, toned and strong body, reflecting its agility and high activity. Here are the details about the Doberman Pinscher's appearance. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Size. Male dogs are about 68 to 72 centimeters tall and weigh 40 to 45 kilogram. Female dogs are 63 to 68 centimeters tall and weigh about 32 to 35 kilogram. Doberman has a balanced physique. Not too big but still shows strength and muscle. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Head. The Doberman face is quite square and strong, with a clear transition between the forehead and nose. The eyes are bright, almond-shaped and sharp, showing intelligence and alertness. Doberman ears are often trimmed, although in many countries ear cropping is now restricted or banned. Their ears, when uncropped, are usually long and erect, triangular in shape. When cropped, the ears are upright and sharp, contributing to the strong and fierce look of this breed. The Doberman's nose is black, sometimes brown in dogs with brown fur. The nose is usually of moderate size, not too large or too small compared to the proportion of the face. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Body. Doberman has a very slim, toned and muscular body. They have a deep chest, straight spine and slightly elongated body, creating a very strong and agile appearance. Doberman's belly has neat curves, not too chubby. Doberman legs are long, strong and straight, helping them move quickly and powerfully. They have square feet and straight toes. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Hair. The Doberman's coat is very short, shiny, and has a fine texture. Their coat helps them maintain comfort in all weather conditions, but is not as cold resistant as some breeds with thicker coats. The Doberman's common colors are black and brown, with shiny black fur and brown streaks, can be dark brown or fawn, in areas such as on the legs, under the belly, around the eyes and under the neck. Dobermans can also be reddish brown and brown, but they are rarer. Dobermans do not require too much grooming due to their short hair, but do need regular cleaning to keep their coat shiny and clean. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Tail. Doberman tails are often docked short, although in some countries this has been restricted. When uncut, their tails are long and straight in shape, often pulled back behind the body. If not docked, the tail can create a light and balanced appearance to the body. Doberman Pinscher has an outstanding personality with intelligence, loyalty and strength. Although they have a fierce appearance, Dobermans are actually very devoted, loving family companions. Here are some details about the Doberman's personality. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Intelligent and easy to train. Doberman is one of the most intelligent dog breeds. They learn quickly and can carry out commands after just a few times of training. Therefore, they are easy to train in tasks such as protection, professional work, and even participating in dog sports. The ability to learn quickly helps the Doberman succeed in working with its owner and becoming a police dog, guide dog, or working dog. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Loyal and protective. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Dobermans stand out for their absolute loyalty to their family. They are very protective of those they love, and will not hesitate to show their protective instincts if they feel threatened. Their alertness and quick reactions make them excellent guard dogs, protecting their families from danger. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Alertness and caution. Dobermans are very wary of strangers and their surroundings. They are always ready to monitor and evaluate situations. This can make them seem a bit reserved or cautious around strangers. However, when properly trained and socialized, a Doberman can learn to distinguish between strangers and non-threatening people, reducing unnecessary anxiety or suspicion. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Active and loves to exercise. The Doberman is a very active dog breed that requires a lot of physical activity to maintain health. They love to run, play and participate in intellectually stimulating games. Doberman is not a dog breed that likes to stay still, but needs space to move and participate in sports activities or exercises that help them expend energy. If they don't get enough exercise, they can become stressed or destructive. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Attachment to family and love. Despite having strong protective instincts, Dobermans are also very loving and attached to their family. They enjoy being close to family members and can make great companions for both children and adults. However, due to their strong protective instincts, they can become a bit jealous if they feel someone is threatening their position in the family. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Extroverted and loves to communicate. Although Dobermans have a strong appearance, they are usually quite sociable with family and acquaintances. They love to communicate, and will often seek to attract the attention of their owners or family members. However, due to their protective nature, they may need time to get used to strangers or new situations. Less than break time equals ones, greater than. Independence. Although Dobermans are very loyal and attached to their families, they also have a certain independence. They are not dogs that require constant attention and can handle less than break time equals ones, greater than. Some situations on their own. However, this independence doesn't mean they don't need attention and training. In fact, it's important to train and manage them consistently. The Doberman Pinscher stands out with its excellent protection abilities, and is one of the leading dog breeds in protecting family and property. Their protective abilities come from a combination of instinct, intelligence, and high trainability. Here are the details about the Doberman's protection abilities. Strong protective instinct is one of the important factors. Dobermans are capable of protecting their territory and family, especially when they feel threatened. High vigilance helps them quickly identify danger and react immediately. When there is an intrusion or threat from a stranger, the Doberman will show quick protective action without hesitation. Dobermans are very loyal to their family and the person they consider their owner. This creates a strong bond between them and their family, making them not only physically protective but also protective of the safety of family members. They tend to be tightly bonded and highly responsible in protecting those they love. With high alertness, Doberman has the ability to identify a threat before it happens. They can detect changes in the surrounding environment, from unusual noises, the appearance of strangers to other unusual signs. If it feels there is danger, the Doberman will immediately give a signal to warn the owner or take protective action. When Dobermans identify a threat, they not only bark to warn, but can act immediately to protect. With an assertive personality, they can attack if necessary to protect their family or property. However, with proper training, the Doberman will only use this ability in absolutely necessary situations, avoiding hurting innocent people or overacting. One of the reasons why Dobermans are a top choice for guard duties is their excellent trainability. They learn quickly and can be trained to distinguish between dangerous and non-dangerous situations. Proper training helps the Doberman not only attack when there is a threat, but also recognize and warn of intrusion without endangering innocent people. Dobermans have a very strong instinct to protect their territory. They will be alert and take drastic action if strangers approach the house or family property. This territorial defense helps the Doberman become a natural sentinel, deterring intruders without the need for special training. Once they have determined the boundaries of their territory, they will be extremely protective of this area. The Doberman can be one of the most courageous and fierce dog breeds when it comes to protecting its owner. They are not afraid of facing danger and will do everything to protect their family. With strong physical strength and determination, the Doberman is a formidable opponent for any intruder. Although Dobermans have very strong protective abilities, with good training they can learn to distinguish between a real threat and a normal situation. They will not attack strangers if there is no obvious danger. Socialization from a young age is important to ensure the Doberman can befriend strangers when necessary, but still retain the ability to protect when necessary. Dobermans are very protective of their family, including children. They tend to be loving and caring towards children, especially if trained to be friends with them. However, as with every breed, proper training and supervision is important to ensure that the Doberman knows how to handle situations safely and effectively. Doberman Pinscher not only stands out with its strong appearance but is also a great protector. With strong protective instincts, absolute loyalty, and high trainability, they can be extremely effective dogs that protect family, property, and territory. The ability to quickly sense threats, decisive action, and courageous personality are the factors that make the Doberman one of the best guard dog breeds. The Doberman Pinscher is a very active dog breed and needs a lot of physical activity to maintain health and mental balance. If not provided with enough exercise, a Doberman may become stressed or develop negative behaviors. Here are the details about the Doberman's exercise needs. Dobermans need at least 1 to 2 hours of exercise each day to maintain good health and prevent the development of behavioral problems. These activities may include running, long walks, playing, or participating in dog sports, since they can run very fast and can maintain high speeds for long periods of time. Letting them out to run freely is important to expend energy. In addition to physical activities, Dobermans also need exercises that help stimulate their intelligence. These exercises can be mind games, training new commands, or even participating in dog sports such as agility or obedience. These activities not only help Doberman maintain health but also keep them interested and not bored. Dobermans enjoy participating in activities that are challenging and require concentration, such as guard duty, training, or team activities. They can participate in sports such as karting, tracking, or dog sports competitions, where Dobermans can show off their agility and strength. They also need ample space to move and play. If living in an apartment environment, Doberman needs to be taken outside many times a day to run, jump and expend energy. A spacious garden or outdoor space is ideal for Dobermans to freely move and play. If not provided with enough exercise and mental stimulation, a Doberman may become anxious, destructive, or develop unwanted behaviors such as digging, chewing on furniture, or excessive whining. Lack of exercise can lead to stress and even cause health problems such as obesity or cardiovascular problems. Therefore, providing a reasonable and regular exercise regimen for Doberman is very important. When fully exercised, the Doberman will be a happy, healthy and very affectionate companion. The Doberman Pinscher, although a healthy and durable breed, can also suffer from some hereditary health problems that owners need to pay attention to for better care. Below are common health problems and notes when taking care of Doberman. Dobermans have an average lifespan of 10 to 12 years. However, this breed may encounter some genetic diseases or health problems related to genetics. Therefore, regular health care and monitoring of medical signs is very important. One of the most common health problems in Dobermans is heart disease, especially arrhythmia, dilated cardiomyopathy. This is a disease in which the heart muscles weaken, resulting in the heart not pumping blood effectively. This disease can cause heart failure and seriously affect the Doberman's health. As a precaution, Doberman owners should take them for regular cardiovascular exams and pay attention to any signs such as coughing, fatigue or difficulty breathing. Hip dysplasia is another health problem that Dobermans may experience. This is a condition in which the hip joints do not develop properly, causing pain and possibly arthritis. To reduce the risk of this disease, gentle exercises and maintaining a healthy weight are important. A reasonable diet and regular checkups also help detect early signs of hip dysplasia. Ben von Willebrand is a genetic blood clotting disorder common in Dobermans. Dogs with this disease have poor blood clotting ability and are prone to prolonged bleeding when injured. Although there is no cure, the disease can be controlled by avoiding situations that could cause injury and closely monitoring their health. Some Dobermans may also have eye disease, including conditions such as cataracts or retinitis. These problems can affect your dog's vision, but if detected early, they can be treated to minimize the impact. Skin problems is a factor to keep in mind when taking care of Doberman. They may be allergic to environmental factors, such as pollen, dust, or ingredients in food. Allergies can cause itching and dermatitis. Maintaining a proper diet, along with regular cleaning and grooming, will help minimize skin problems. In addition, Doberman may be encountered kidney problems, especially in older ages. Monitoring kidney function and regular checkups can help detect problems early and prevent serious complications. Diet also plays an important role in Doberman's health. They need a balanced diet rich in protein and fat to maintain good health. Providing quality food and avoiding obesity for your Doberman is very important, because being overweight can cause many bone, joint and cardiovascular problems. To maintain their Doberman in good health, owners should ensure that they are fully vaccinated, have regular checkups, and follow a proper exercise regimen. Also pay attention to unusual signs such as behavioral changes, decreased energy, or eating problems, as they can be signs of an underlying health problem. In short, although the Doberman is a healthy and active dog breed, they can still suffer from some hereditary health problems. Proper care, including regular health checks and providing proper diet and exercise, will help your Doberman live a long and healthy life.